welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be giving you 5 top tips on how to do a handstand. Right, so for all you budding gymnasts that want to learn how to do a handstand, I'm going to give you 5 top tips to do that. Alright, so this is more for the beginners, alright, more than intermediate and advanced. So before I do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate a handstand. So, here we go. So we're going to start with our arms up by our ears, extend our shoulders really tall, point our toe in front, a big lunge, forward we go, up to a handstand, down, back up, and there we go, so that's my handstand. Right, so just remember, it took me many months to get this skill because it requires strength, flexibility, practice, and most of all, patience, okay? So, my first top tip is practice your shape. Now we can't do a handstand in a funny shape. It's got to be a nice straight shape. So for me a straight shape is stood up, arms up by your ears, extend your shoulders nice and tall. This shape is a handstand shape. Okay, so again. We can also do it lay down on the floor. So we're going to lay down on the floor. We're going to do a handstand shape, lay down on the floor. Okay, we can roll over onto our backs again. Handstand shape, lay down on the floor, making sure our back is pushed against the floor. Extend your shoulders, push through nice and tall. Okay, so we've got 3 ways there of how we can do our shape. So that's the most important one, is making sure that you've got a good shape ready for your handstand. Top tip number 2. Okay, this one is you need to practice taking the weight of your body onto your hands and your wrists. So for this one, I'm going to use a block, but you can use a sofa at home or you can use a chair. And we're going to practice just doing a piked handstand, alright? So this is going to practice our shape as well as getting used to putting the weight of our body onto our hands and wrists. So we're going to put our hands on the floor, feet up onto the block, and we're going to push up, okay? And we're going to push through our shoulders, nice and extended, try and have a nice straight back, bring our hands in as far as we can, and keep our legs nice and straight. Okay? So we're going to then come down back onto our knees. Alright, give our hands a little bit of a shake. Now the more you practice that, the more comfortable you're going to feel on your wrist doing a handstand, and also you're practicing your nice shapes, because we need to make sure that we've got nice straight legs, we've got nice straight arms, squeezing our ears and extending through our shoulders. My 3rd top tip for handstands is practice your lunges with your arms by your ears. So to be able to kick up to handstand, you've got to be able to lunge, and to get out of a handstand, we've got to be able to lunge to get back out of a handstand, and we've got to make sure that we bring our arms up by our ears. So, I'm just going to move this block to one side. So, when we lunge, as you saw with the one that I demonstrated with, we're going to have our arms squeezed in our ears. What we don't want to see is this. We need to practice extending our shoulders nice and tall. Alright? We're going to point our toes up. We're going to lunge to this point here, and then push back up again. Alright? What a lot of people do when we do a handstand is make the mistake of they try and kick up to a handstand and their hands are still on the floor and they're trying to get back out. So I'll show you what everybody sort of makes a mistake with. So they tend to kick up like this, they come down, their hands are still on the floor, and then they're trying to come out of their handstand. But practice our lunges will help us get in and out of our handstands. So, lunge and push back up. We can then also add to this, lunge, hands on the floor, lift the leg up, back down, arm by ears and push back up. Okay? So that's just broken that down a little bit more, and if we do it a little bit faster, extend our shoulders, point. Okay, I'll do that one again. Extend, down, lunge, and back. Okay? So that is your lunges. We've got to make sure that our arms are by our ears, extend our shoulders, a nice big lunge. And when we lunge, what we don't want is our knee over our foot. Our knee has just got to be above our foot. Okay, and with a nice straight leg at the back. My 4th top tip on how to do a handstand is practice an L-shaped handstand. So now we're going to take it that little bit further. We're going to do the lunges, alright? We're going to go up to an L-shaped handstand, which means one leg is pointing up to the ceiling and one is out to the side here, that's our L shape. And then we're going to come back out of our handstand with our arms by our ears. So it looks a little bit something like this. So squeeze, lunge, L shape, back down, arms by ears and back up. Okay? So I'll show you ones where people struggle with. So they're going to do exactly the same. They come down here and then they can't get out. The handstand because their arms are not by their ears. The golden rule in our gym in twist and flip gymnastics is arms by ears. So it's really, really important that everything you do, you're squeezing them ears. Top tip number 5, practice our change leg handstand. This one means that you're going to kick up with one leg, swap legs in the air and come back down with the other one. Alright, so I'm going to show you again. Squeeze them ears, swap, back up and finish. Okay, so I'm finishing, starting and finishing with arms by ears. So again, swap and back up again. Brilliant. All these little drills will help you eventually get the handstand that I did at the beginning. Alright, so there are my 5 top tips. Let me just refresh what they were. So tip number 1 was to practice your shape. Tip number 2 was to practice taking the weight of your body onto your hands and your wrists. Tip number 3 was to practice your lunges with arms by ears. Remember, that's the golden rule, arms by ears. Tip number 4 was to do the L-shaped handstand, so one leg here and one leg here. And tip number 5 was to practice your change leg handstand. Okay, so you've got 5 things there to practice. Handstand is the shape or the skill that you need for every piece of equipment in gymnastics. So you need it for bowls, you need it for beams, you need it for bars, you need it for floor. Okay, so it's really important that handstands are mastered, and that's why it takes such a long time to get it right. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, bye! If I was supposed to say that. My 3rd, done it again. Now I lost my sock. My 4th top tip,